pinch it. Milford. High. Out towards Chotrich again. Young stabs it backwards. Picked up by Milford. Gets away from one. No, he's held by the bootlaces. Is that passed off the ground? The crowd thinks so.
Hold of him by the leg, Nick Chotrich.
Hand over there, time's up.
Literally.
Give him the ball. Don't waste time.
Held onto his ankle, and Milford unable to get the pass away. And when he did, he was on the ground. Look at this from Chotrich. He just hangs onto that left ankle. Great call from Ashley Klein. Canberra holding on by the skin of their teeth. Papali'i off, Tarpany on.
The Raiders trying to avoid their 9th loss after leading by double figures. That goes back to the start of last season. 9 times run down with a double-figure lead, unless there's a big final 4 minutes. What are your instructions, Mick? If you're coaching the Raiders right now, how do you want them to attack as you look at a problem here?
Yeah, Schiller's in big trouble. Looks like he's clutching at a collarbone. Slow to get up and play the ball. Is it a rib or a collarbone?
He's trying to get into a wing position, but he's got one arm. He can't stay out there.
No, and Jordan Rapin has already left the field. That's why he's on there.
They've got no interchanges left, as you see. Fogarty kick and chase collected by Lee. He's on top of his own goal line. Canberra would kill for an error here from Newcastle.
Yeah, compress up their defensive line and try and force an error. Good work there from Timoko out of marker. Rapina, for the people at home, I can see him. He's just come to the sideline, standing in the tunnel. He left the field with a HIA. Adam O'Brien, everyone's on their feet here at GIO.
Out of interchanges, they have to leave the injured player out there, James Schiller, playing with one arm as Barnett comes forward. They'll still get a full set, Canberra.
He's going the chip.
As Milford chips and chases. It's still there. Milford gets it back. Goes to Clemmer. Clemmer kicks for the outside men. It's there for Savage again. Picked up by Edric Lee. Still the last. Amari Tarana. Another kick
back there
from Clune and Joe Tarpany.
He gets out of the in goal. Can you believe it? Joseph Tarpany, what form he's in.
What great rugby league this is.
And a penalty. Anthony Milford winding back the clock. The chip over the top. Spectacular. It looks superb.
What about Clemmer's kick?
David Clemmer's kick, I forgot about it. Xavier Savage, he's running like a wounded deer. They're all out on their feet, the players. David Clemmer's kick.
So, inside the final 2 minutes, Newcastle 18 points without answer. The first 14 of the game to Canberra. Who scores the last points of the game, or have they been scored? Adam Elliott to the line, and there in support, it was Hudson Young. Adam Elliott, Adam O'Brien out of his chair. Desperately hoping for a run. Hudson Young gets there for the Canberra Raiders. Hudson Young surging through, winning the race and igniting GIO Stadium. 11,000 fans stood as one and cheered their edge forward, Michael
Look
Ennis.
at this, Dane Gagai giving an absolute spray to Ashley Klein. He's furious. But it's Hudson Young, the man of the moment. What an afternoon, what form he's in. The edge back roll from Canberra. And out of dummy half, realising Kalen Ponga was caught at the ruck. No one back there. Rolls it onto the left boot. Comes through and gets the footy down. Does he get it down? My word, he does. Canberra level with a kick to come. 1 minute remaining. They go the full length of the field. And on the back of a brilliant play from Anthony Milford, chip over the top, a kick from David Clemmer, a kick back in field from the Newcastle attack. And who was there? Joseph Tarpany, the front rower. Again there to save the day. They go all the way down the field. And Hudson Young, who has been tremendous for Canberra this season, scores a brilliant individual try, great solo try. And Newcastle left shell-shocked.
Hudson Young gets his 5th try of the season. The 24-year-old, Adam O'Brien, it's a cruel game, and it is a crazy game. A crazy, crazy game. David Clemmer kicking for outside men. Then the opposition edge forward grubbers for himself to score what might be the match winner.
Well, only 1 from 3 today, Fogarty. Is he a certainty? He should be able to throw it over from there.
Just to the left of the uprights. This to nudge Canberra back in front by 2. Can they lead the game again? Fogarty lifts the flags and the crowd. Ryan Sutton sideline. Hudson Young on the field.
Short kick-off. Do you go to Dominic Young? Do you go to Edric Lee? You've got to go to...
Make sure everyone stays behind.
Well, there's options both sides. Edric Lee, Dominic Young. Who do you back?
Guys, make sure you stay
They're
behind.
saying this side. They're actually looking to the sideline,
Canberra as well.
waiting for the blue shirt trainer of the Newcastle Knights to signal which side the coach, I think, wants to attack.
Now they need a kicking team.
Oh, look at the fans. Look at this. The home fans going berserk. Schiller, what a brave performance it's been from him. They're out of interchanges. Canberra have been out there for the last 5 minutes.
Guys,
Schiller
make sure we stay on side here.
with some sort of shoulder or collarbone injury and can't leave the field.
Wow, how big will that Hudson Young try prove in the weeks and months to come?
This season, yeah.
The short kick-off, they position it for Dominic Young. He pushes it backwards and diving on the ball for Canberra. It's Tommy Starling. Zach Wolford says we're home. Ryan Sutton says we're home. But there are 20 seconds still to navigate. Ashley Klein hasn't said Canberra are home yet. What a brave fight back by Newcastle.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Who went within a whisker, went within a Joe Tarpany moment of magnificence from closing out the game.
In the moment where they said Tuala knocked the ball on.
That is it. The Canberra Raiders come late to beat the Newcastle Knights, who had fought so bravely and looked to have the game won at 18-14. It's Hudson Young grubbering and chasing and scoring to deliver a smile to the face of Ricky Stewart.